this whole time. PC should not be allowed to do this. My mic was switched. I specifically clicked do not change, and it changed my microphone. The whole time. I was talking that whole time. And it looked like there was something going, but it was the wrong mic. I don't think it got any audio though. Man! Alright, so this VOD's gonna be awfully weird. Anyways, hello, we're drawing pumpkin. A lot of that was set up. So I guess we didn't really miss anything, but I did show the pumpkin that I did previously. I'll show it again. So when I edit this video, I'll have something maybe to show. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I usually do check the mic, but I specifically selected don't change. Because like I plugged in my phone and I think it wanted to change the settings, but I don't know why. So this is the pumpkin I drew on Monday. And a video of me drawing this and with a voiceover all about my process and everything will be up on Friday at 10 p.m. GST, Japan Standard Time. And yeah, so I was talking to myself this whole time. Do you like where my avatar is? Ask that. That was the first question I asked. But we were doing a lot of setup anyway, so I guess it's fine. I didn't really get into it. But I would like to do a set of cut pumpkins, and I have a few different reference images, and I was saying that I got them from Pixabay, which I recently have tried not to do because everyone uses Pixabay, and I want to draw things that not everyone else has drawn. But also I don't have money to pay for royalties. So, anyways, we're sketching. We're sketching. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Actually rude. Actually, I think the music I have to change. I think I have to change the music because Twitch doesn't like it. Like, I don't get a copyright strike or anything, but turn off track 2 is what people said to do. Video capture device isn't... I don't understand. I don't understand why my microphone would be changed without me when I specifically said don't change it. I don't get it. Anyways, it's fine. We didn't really do anything. I guess I should talk a little bit about why we're doing this today. I wanted to do an art stream anyway, because I don't like going too long without art streams. Like, I know I canceled last week because I just didn't have time, but also I mentioned it on the Friday stream, but I hurt my back, which is not new. Like, my back is always injured, like, I'm chronically injured, but yeah, I sprained it pretty badly. I say that, I didn't go to the doctor. Almost did, I was so tempted, but then it started getting better, and so I knew it would probably heal if I just was careful. But yeah, so I was like, I could barely sit up anyway, it really hurt. I couldn't lie back either, I had to like sit at a weird, awkward position. I'm just gonna get like some shapes here just so I know. Even though it's light here, I just want to know where the light stops. But yeah, so I wanted to do an art stream. I was so, like, if I could have gotten Oblivion to work properly, I would probably be streaming Oblivion Remastered today. But Bethesda doesn't care that the majority of people do not have the technology to actually properly run that game. Like, I understand making a really beautiful game with a lot of cool stuff in a big open world and like really pushing things to the max, like testing the limits of what you can do. But a vast majority of people, as I've learned, researching all of this, trying to make this game work, like what the kind of PCs that the average person has, they're not going to be able to run this game, not even like in a playable way. And the thing that makes me the most upset is that I got Microsoft Game Pass. Like, I got the trial. At least it's the trial now, so it was like 150 yen. I got it specifically because I went onto the Oblivion Remastered page, right? And it said, I forget the exact wording. I can't see it now, maybe. But it said, get my meds. Your PC can run this game. It said it in those, like, pretty much exact words. Your PC can run this game. So I was like, okay, then let me get Game Pass. I'll try it out, and I'll play this game. Like, that was the reason I purchased the Game Pass, right? And then I open up Oblivion Remastered, and the first thing that happens is a pop-up that says, my PC cannot run this game. These seats are too small. And so I tried anyway, and I got it to where it looks pretty terrible, but at least I can walk around and I can swing a weapon and there's like minimal ghosting. But can I stream it? Seriously doubtful. Seriously doubtful. Really don't think I can. So like, yeah, make your amazing game. But it'd be really nice, one, like, isn't that deceptive on Microsoft's part? Like, why would you tell me straight up before I purchase the game that my PC can play this game when it's not true? I don't understand. But also, it would be nice if Bethesda actually, like, if you want to make a big old game that takes a lot to run it, great, but also maybe have some options for people who don't have that kind of technology to run it, even if it doesn't look quite as beautiful. I know they don't have to, but a whole lot more people would be a lot more happy if they did. So whatever, maybe we'll play the original Oblivion on stream. If I can, like, find a mod, like, I've heard that there's a few mods already, and I think you can install them with Game Pass. Like performance mods. If I can download one, or maybe a couple, I don't know, that actually works, maybe I can still test it out even with the settings I have now, but maybe I would be able to film it off stream, like do screen recording. But right now I don't know if any screen recording software is even gonna work. Like if I try to, it just uses so much GPU. I have a Ryzen 7. Okay, this part is like basically just flesh, like stringy flesh. So I don't know what to draw there. I guess I'll render that in with marker. Yeah, I could try it out and see. I guess it's just not gonna look very good. But yeah, ideally, I would like to try some performance mods so that I can play it possibly. It's up all the way. What the heck is happening with the audio today? It's up all the way. I can't make it any higher. I'll turn down the music. Yeah, it's not quite reaching the yellow, and I don't know why. It looked the same as well. It could be the noise suppression. What if I turn off the compressor? Is it louder? It doesn't look... Maybe a little bit louder. Wait, is this any different? Is this any different? Okay, what about this? No, that's no different. Yeah, I don't know, because it's turned up all the way. I can't turn it up anymore on my mic, and I can't turn it up anymore on OBS. What if I get really close? If I get really close and like smack my face into the microphone. I did turn down the music so that if you want to watch and listen to me talk, you can turn up your PC or phone volume. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed kind of low yesterday as well, but like I can't keep my face this close to the microphone the whole time because I can't see because it's literally in my face. Yeah, I don't know. New PC, so I don't know if it has to do with that, but I cannot turn up the volume anymore. And also for the first like however many minutes of stream, my PC, even though I said do not change the microphone, like a pop-up came up. When I plugged in my phone, it asked me if I wanted to change the mic, and I said no. It still changed the mic, and so I was just talking to myself for I don't even know how long. It's alright, we were just setting up anyway, so it wasn't anything special. Wasn't anything special, I promise. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way? Let me see if I can find another filter or something. I don't know what any of this means. That just seems like it might make it more quiet. I don't know. Just turn up your volume. I don't use ChatGPT. It never gives right answers. It just lies all the time. I've just seen my friends use it and it just spouts lies. It just tells you what you want to hear. So I don't trust ChatGPT. I will trust like if anyone's on Reddit. But not now. We're in the middle of stream. I think the main fault of ChatGPT in particular, but also any AI, is that it wants you to keep using it. So it just wants to validate you all the time. So yeah, you can tell it when it's wrong, but it doesn't mean it won't lie again. Okay, I know it's hard to see because it's very light, because I don't want to draw too dark with the pencil. We don't want it to show up under the markers. Yeah, too many people just like, they're like, well, ChatGPT said this, and they completely believe it, and I'm like, you need to verify it. It doesn't know. It doesn't know when it's wrong. It's not physically capable of knowing when it's made a mistake. Okay. We need an eraser. There's a hair stuck in it. You're not going to be able to see very much of this, and that's fine. We're going to go over with colored pencil before I even start with markers. And I know a lot of people like to roll it like this, like hot dog, make it into a hot dog and roll it. It's just not working for me, so doing a little bit of this. I did not. I was just complaining about Oblivion Remastered when you came on, because I did just download. I got Game Pass. I got the trial, right? So it was 150 yen. So I was like, might as well try it. Microsoft said, it said on the app, on the Oblivion Remastered page, your PC can play this. And I was like, okay, cool. So let me purchase Game Pass and try it out. And then, of course, as soon as I open it, It says, your PC does not meet the minimum requirements. So I was messing around with it. If I want to play it on my own time, it's not going to look pretty, but I can enjoy the story. But for stream, I don't think it's going to be possible. So now I'm thinking about, like, is ESO worth it? My brother wants me, like, he'd suggest, like, he hasn't played it in a while, but he said it was fun. And he said if I'm interested, I should play it. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening next. I want to, if I can find a mod, like a really good performance mod for Oblivion Remastered, that's what will be next. If I can manage to stream it, I will. If not, I will do like a local recording and upload it to YouTube probably. But I don't know yet because I'm still working it out. I stayed up way too late last night trying to figure it out. Made very little progress. Saw so many Reddit threads. And I don't know which mod would be good anyway. Because also I heard a lot of people on Reddit complaining about the performance mods not working. Like, not actually helping. So I don't know. Oh, I forgot to take my medicine. Shoot. 10 minutes late. Again, I'm always 10 minutes late. Why is it exactly 10 minutes every time I remember? Probably shouldn't have taken it with coffee. My friend who worked at a clinic said you shouldn't. Like, water's best. She's probably right, but it's whatever. It is in my body. That's all that matters. Okay. Right, so maybe ESO at some point. We'll see. We'll see. I just wanted to really do an art stream today. Reaching for my coat pencils. And I smacked my head on the microphone. If Oblivion were to have worked out, I would have been playing that today because I was just so excited, but now I'm just feeling real bad about Oblivion. Now I'm just like, I don't know if I want to play it anymore. I don't know. I still do. I can still play it on my own time where I don't have to worry about streaming, or it's not that important if the quality, if like it doesn't look that good. Because it's my own personal experience. Honestly, I'm tempted to play the original Oblivion on stream. But I know people will ask, why aren't you playing Remastered? Still waiting for Skyblivion. Now I understand why people are still so hyped for Skyblivion, because so many of us can't play Oblivion Remastered. Okay, I'm gonna have to move the mic. Don't know what that's gonna do. I don't know. My voice is probably gonna get quieter. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going in with a sepia. So this dark brown. I only asked because you said last time I was able to tune that you'll try it. I was just curious. Oh no, I didn't think you were trying to convince me, but I would like to play it. It's just I got distracted with Oblivion, and I was waiting to see when it would go on sale. I want to save up some money first before spending a bunch of money on games. The reason I got Game Pass is because the trial it was 150 yen, which is like very little money. So I was like, might as well try it, and if I like it, it's still a lot cheaper if I play it for like a month than like buying either ESO or Oblivion straight up. I'm glad I didn't save up and try to buy it on Steam, because I would be so disappointed. Like, there's no way I would have been able to return it within the 2-hour window because I was messing around with it for so long trying to make it work. Like, how would you be able to determine that in such a short amount of time? I don't know. So yeah, ESO is definitely still on the table. I'm so curious. Just a lot of people apparently don't consider it canon. And I'm like, yeah, it's like technically a different game studio, but it is like, you know, the story is property of Bethesda, so I tend to think of it as canon with like minor inconsistencies. So I don't know. It's very different from like the mainline games. Obviously, like the whole fighting system and everything. So I would like to try it. I just wish there was like a trial like Game Pass would be nice, but you can't get it on Game Pass on PC. Only console. And I do not have an Xbox. And I would probably want to play on PC anyway, just because you can't really do crossplay. Okay. I'm gonna erase any pencil lines that are left. So that did not go exactly the same way as this line, but that's fine. And I know there's shadows, I apologize. The window is right over there. And I have a lamp behind me. I'm kind of guessing that this bottom part's just a tiny bit pointy. So yeah, I guess ESO's still next on the list. Well, he has it for Xbox only. That was the problem, right? I don't have Xbox. Yeah. I'm so curious. It's on the list. It's just, as per usual, money's tight, so I have to think thoroughly about these things. Okay, this, I think... Actually, I think the brown would be good. It's gonna lighten up quite a bit once the marker's on it. So I'm not worried about it being too dark, but also I can see, like, in the reference image, the darkest bits are pretty dark brown. And they're, like, right around a lot of the seeds, so... I'll do the seeds of dark brown. What time do I have to leave? So it's 1:46. I have to leave by, like, 3, so... We'll see if we get this done. If not, that's fine. So I'm really not used to not finishing things in one go nowadays. If I have like a painting commission on like canvas, then I will take more time. Like I'll do it over the course of like a few weeks or whatever, however long it takes. But for this kind of stuff with alcohol marker, I usually sit down and just crank it out in one session. I think the other pumpkin was like an hour and a half. Not too bad. Okay. Trying to make sure I'm only outlining the seeds and not where like I put like this is really light flesh here. I hope the music's not too loud. I honestly might turn off the music because Twitch doesn't like it, but I turned off track 2, which means it's not saved in the VOD, I think. That's what Google's... I don't know, I think it was on Reddit, actually. That's what Reddit said to do. I'm gonna say Google's AI, but then, like I said, I always click to where they found this information just to double check. And I think it was from Reddit. Okay. It's like a whole bunch of seeds over here. I don't know what I drew here. But it's fine. It doesn't have to look the same as the reference image. And then we have a big old seed here. My problem with the other one, when I first tried sketching it out, was that I made the seeds too small. So this time I was like, I want to make sure it's big enough. And now there's like, I think there's bits here of like seeds poking out. I should draw these. I'm just freehanding a colored pencil. This is risky business. Risky business, but it doesn't have to look the same. It's fine. Because this just looked like flesh before, but it's not. It's seeds. Now that I properly look at it. And then like here. This is all jumbled. It's fine. Here's probably a bunch of flesh. I feel like the angle looks off. And now I'm kind of unhappy. Like this part. I wonder if I could... Oh. It like looks... It's more noticeable on camera, I think. It looks lopsided, which it kind of is, but I think not this much. Is it the angle of the camera? Let me look at it straight on. It does look lopsided, but like not that much. This is gonna be quite dark anyway, so I can cover it up probably. Oh no! The painting just fell off my wall. Okay, it's a pumpkin. Alright, acceptable. It is readable as a pumpkin. Focus. That's not fine? What's not? Oh, that the painting fell off? Or that the pumpkin's lopsided. Okay. It's fine. It has a blue tack on it. I'll just pop it back up. I was like, the art is not fine. This is sepia. We don't want the pumpkin to look perfect. That would be weird. It wouldn't look like a real pumpkin. I want it a bit more whimsical than even the image. I guess so. I was actually thinking about pomegranates. Because like I was looking at different cut fruit. And I was like, man, I would love to do a pomegranate, except a lot of seeds. It's a lot of detail. Which is why I was hesitant to do pumpkins. But once I knocked the first one out, now my confidence is up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna remove this and grab our markers. So many markers. Okay. This will also have to move somewhere. Where? Oh, I'm so afraid to move the camera because I don't want to have to redo the source. Because it keeps freezing every time it wiggles too much. Like the cord jiggles. Use that. Let's see here. What am I seeing? Deep orange would be cute. It does not have to be the same colors. Well, the thing is, when I lock the focus, like if I do this, the box stays there. So, a lot of these, so this is all dollar store stuff. And some Copics that I bought open in stock, not as a set, which were like, it's the Copic Chows, or I think I have one sketch. So it was like $2 for one marker. But these ones are like 50 yen, which is like, what? That's like so little US dollars per marker. So these ones are dollar store, and then I don't I think I bought one Ohuhu set myself, and that was the pastel set. I think I got it on sale off of Amazon. Not that one. Where is it? And the other ones were Christmas presents. So this is over a few years. Actually, it might be these ones. Might be these ones. So like it was, what, like 3,000 yen for the ones that I bought, and then I don't know about the others. They were Christmas gifts. And then these ones are just 100 yen for 2. I don't know. You talk about Jazza? Yeah, Ohuhu's really good. Yeah, I think he uses Ohuhu, and also now he's teamed up with another one. What was it? I don't use them because they're not really available in Japan. I can't remember. Yeah, these are Ohuhus. Ohuhus, and these ones... Oh! Paper just blew up. These ones are from Kandu, which is the 100 yen shop, so a dollar store. And I've tried some other ones from like Cydia and Daiso, but they're not really worth it. And then like this is a Copic, but it's a Copic Chow, which is the cheaper ones. And I just get them open stock, just the colors that I need. So like ones that I don't have with my Ohuhus, or like once or twice I had one dry up, like I used up all the ink, and until recently Ohuhu didn't have refills. Now they do for a lot of markers, so I would replace them with the Copic Chow, which is like 200 something yen per marker, so not too bad. And then these ones were my first Ohuhu set, these triangle ones. This was like 2,000 yen, I think, so not bad. So yeah, they're not very expensive. I mean, if you're not an artist, if you're like one of those color talk people, I feel like you don't need to get them. You could get cheaper markers, but if you're an artist, these are not a bad deal. Also, again, they were mostly Christmas gifts, like after 3 Christmases and birthdays. Let's see, what was I gonna get? E490, E240, Chamois. This is the hardest part. Here we go, deep orange. Then Chamois would be good actually. E240, I should have grabbed it. And then pale orange, I think I want. Where'd I put the pale orange? Orange, pink. Oh, this one's pale orange. Orange pink would be good though. Actually, where's orange pink? Right here. Whoop. Let's see. We need some browns for sure, but which brown is the best? Like this one, light mahogany, E060 is like a really red brown. E060. E060. I try to put them like generally next to like colors. I definitely use this part the most. E060. Problem is the caps don't always super match, but it's better than a lot of other brands that I've seen, to be fair. But that's why we always go off the swatch sheet. E060, E170. We got a lot of E's in this corner here. E060. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Jazza too, and I'm still subscribed to him. I like his tabletop channel. They make like terrain and stuff. But I'm not really into Warhammer. Oh! It's so red, I put it in the red section. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now we need, I feel like we do need a dark brown. Sand would be good, actually. E220, this is one of my favorite ones. This is one I might have to replace with a Copic. So I haven't found all of the refills yet for Ohuhu in Japan. Why this year? You are so pink, you need to go there. What is this? E220. I know it's over here because I use it so often. E210. It's a little too late. E220. E220. E300. E220. E400. E440. Come on. I know I'm blind, but only in one eye. I put up here with the yellows. Sometimes when I put them back, I pay too much attention to the cap color. E380. Where could you be? Did I take it out already? I might have taken it out already. No, I did not. Oh, where could E220 be? Do you see it? I don't remember which video talked about it, but I remember the video talking about the fact that orange is basically shaded brown. It's just the context that makes just... Yeah, basically. It's just like a very warm brown, basically. Where is it? Oh, I might have actually thrown it away because it dried out because I used it so much. Boo. It would have been perfect. I have a Can-Do one that's similar. I think the camel one. It's kind of similar. Can-Do like camel. Be good layering over the orange. We'll try it. I think I did actually use it so much that I had to throw it out. Like camel. There you are. Yeah, we were looking for E220 sand. It might actually still be here. Yeah, I thought I saved it here, like in this corner, like I did with this one. And this one doesn't need to be here. It's not good. But I don't actually see it, so I don't know where I could have put it. But I feel like it was a lighter color that I ran out of. This seems... I found it. I found it. It doesn't match. It really doesn't match. It's so much later. I found it. Okay, it wasn't sand, but is this one with the really dirty... Yeah. So this one is on its way out. Okay. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you when you come back. Hopefully I'll still be here. Because now we have less than an hour. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta hurry this up. Yellowish brown, YR260. I'm gonna grab YR7 because and Y4. I know that worked last time. This is a very similar colored pumpkin, YR260. And then I need a little bit of a very vibrant one, so YR170 chrome orange would be good. And this Copic, I think. Okay, we're gonna start with that. If we need more, we can grab more. I didn't break anything. Whew. We can zoom. Maybe not that much. like that, and we'll do some swatching. Not forget to put this here. Okay. Start with the pale orange. E220. That's a good color. No wonder I use it so much. And then light camel. Might as well keep it in here. That is not really that similar. And then YR170. Orange pink. Ooh. Can't use this one. I think I have a replacement though. This one's dried out. I think I have another orange pink though. I thought I did. Uh-oh. No, that's pale orange. Maybe I don't. Oh. I have another. What? I have 3 pale oranges? No, that's fine. It's fine. I don't think I'll use that anyway. It's too pinky. Wire 16. It's nice and vibrant one. Then E240. E240. And yellowish brown is YR260. And YR7. E490. Y4. And light mahogany. Oh, I could do something darker. E060. I could use something darker than that. I think I'll have to grab one. Oh, we'll grab it when we get there. Okay. I feel like I need some yellows. Dang it. I feel like Y050 would be good. It's in Y030, I think. And then I'm grabbing Y260 as well. Because the seeds, I can see this. I can maybe layer that for this one, light camel. Yeah, I know. My microphone is like not as loud as usual, but I can't turn it up anymore. So I turned down the music a little bit and turn it down even more. So you can turn up your volume. I don't know what's up. I feel like last stream was also really quiet, but there's literally nothing else I can do. It's up all the way. Wait, can I go like this? I can do it a little bit on the advanced. Why don't we do like 150%? Is that better? Is that any better? It's still not reaching. Oh, it's kind of reaching the yellow when I speak up. Let me try it like 200. Is that better? I feel like it's still not showing it on the audio mixer, that it's really higher. But I feel like 200 is a lot already. 250? Is that any better? Now I'm finally going into the yellow. Okay, maybe I just have to keep it like this. If I'm away from the microphone, it's going to be quieter anyway, but if I'm up here, like sitting up, then it should be better. I'll try to bring the microphone down, but when I'm drawing, I keep smacking it with my face, so I'll try to keep it here. Okay, I guess that's all I have to do. Now I know. I definitely didn't have that setting on my laptop, so I think it's the new PC. But it looks better now, and the music's really quiet, so I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. Okay, well, we're going to try it. I'm going to try to move this box as well. Wait, where can I... Just to keep it... Okay, focused. Alright. Where are we starting? Let's start with the lightest. Ooh, this is like white here though. I can lighten that up if I need to. It does look a little better in OBS. I think I'm louder. So I think I'm just gonna, I might go over just everything. Everything, so it looks cohesive. Any white, yeah, that's the right one. It'll lighten as it dries. Any white we'll bring back later. Anyways, welcome to stream. Thank you for telling me. Like, someone else already said it was a little too quiet. If I turned it up all the way, I didn't know what to do. At least this is, I think, a little better. It does look better on the mixer. I don't know why. I wonder why. Stream, I think, was okay. People didn't say it was too quiet on stream. So I don't know. Actually, I did just update OBS. I wonder if it's anything to do with update. This one is losing its juice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have to get another Copic to replace this. Let me just finish. Come on. Really, it's if I go more slowly, it's darker. Okay, I could try. There's no bullet nib on this one. It's a fine tip. It is smudging the pencil a little bit, but that's fine. Because that will be covered. Oh my god. I'll have to store this with this side down. Okay. I'm putting that away for now. I want to get like the brightest yellow bits first and then layer the orange on top. Because this is like really bright yellow. Like vibrant yellow. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just it in color places. Do I bring it in here? I guess so. Because these seeds are not green like the other ones. These are pretty yellow. And any lighter bits I can bring back. Some of these are pretty light, actually. Like some bits like that. We're just winging it. We don't have a lot of time today, so I don't think I can overthink it too much. I already spent so much time just looking for markers. Also spent time with the wrong microphone selected. So we have been delayed. Okay, that should be fine. I know I always go from light to dark, but I kind of want to get these dark lines in so I can like visualize the contrast that I need. Okay. Don't mess this side up. Again, it's okay if it doesn't look the same. We're not trying to make it look exactly the same. There's no pressure. Maybe just a little bit of pressure, a tiny bit of pressure. And I see like it's kind of like the same color here, but I'm going to go sparingly here. And what do we do here? I think it's like a long nib before that dries. But then this definitely blends out into the other orange, so now I gotta do this before it dries. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that was a good choice. Uh-oh. I should have done the lighter orange first. Okay, before I want this to... Yeah, that's already dry. It's fine. We'll blend it out with colored pencil if it's too stark. Okay, we should go for I feel like we could put a whole Y260. Even though that's not super orangey. Where is it? Where is it? Is it Y260? No, YR260. Okay, I feel like this should just go at least around here. It will lighten up, right? Yeah, this is already dry for the most part. I can kind of see the yellow that I put down through there. I might have to layer some more. This part we definitely want to preserve. This is like... I don't know, is that too dark? It is, it's the wrong color. Shoot! It is... I just used the wrong color. That's fine, it will lighten up. will lighten up, but now I gotta go over like everything. I thought I wrote it down wrong. I didn't. Where is it? Oh, it's here. I had it on the other side. Shoot, I was gonna use this color. Ah, that's so much better. Dang it. That's alright. It's alright, we'll make it work. We can layer some color pencil on top. But now we're gonna have to make both sides match. Man, they're so similar. YR260 and Y260. I was like, why is there such a contrast here? Any bright whites we're definitely bringing back anyway. It's alright, everything has an ugly stage. Every piece of art ever has an ugly stage. Now I'm super bummed. We're just gonna have to cover this up, try to make it look even. I don't know why I just assumed I made a mistake when writing it down. They're just so similar. The names, I mean, not the colors. That's okay. We make it work. You can't even really see it anyway after I blend it out. I really can't. Okay, I will lighten that up for sure with some gel pen. This part for sure needs some of this, so actually maybe we'll start with this first. This light part is like the lightest part of the entire pumpkin, so certainly this middle part we're not going to touch anymore. Maybe even put in white. I feel like I should have done the same process as last time, which is I did the seeds first. Oh, whatever. If we don't like it, we'll just try again later. I don't know why I veered off from my usual process. I was feeling brave, I guess. Start doing some of the seeds just because I want to get in between there. And this one's like very interesting texture. I don't know. We're speed painting today. Okay. This one, I do want to blend out quite a bit. Because I do want them to look like smooth seeds. Hopefully they didn't dry too much already. Okay, what now? More of this. I think I'm gonna use this one. Blend out. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling super confident about my choices so far. Oh, thank you for the follow. My microphone probably picked that up because I don't have headphones in. Sorry, but thank you. Okay, now this should be... Just take this in then. I'll just do all of this like this. Why not? And this is like a whole bunch of just like fibrous flesh. So we don't need to get every little detail because we're not going for hyperrealism, but we want it to look a bit chonky. Now this part definitely I feel like is a lot more pigmented, like carotenoid. Like so. This Copic is not blending quite like the Ohuhus. Rip. That's alright. That's alright. It's fine. Let's grab... I don't know. E990? That's a little darker, right? Or Y4. We'll do a little Y4. Something a bit more vibrant. But not quite as dark. Feeling a little bit better. What is this? Y260? Good. Actually, on this part, I might want to use Y050 to blend out. Give it a little bit more of a yellow color. Because I accidentally went over with the wrong color and now it's too dark. Kind of lost the yellow underneath it. So this part dried a lot later than I expected, so not so bad. Why does that look weird? It goes up like that. It looks too perfect. Blend it out. Alright, alright, alright. What now? Uh-oh, we got a bot. Boo! We are reporting. Report! Report! Just writing bot. Oh, I wrote ought. Bot. Submit report. Block this user. Boo. Oh, I got 80 followers? What? When I should set a goal, like, boom. What do you call that? Not announcement. What? Alert. I should set a goal alert. Wow, thanks everyone. E240. Let's try a little E240. E490? E490? Where did this come from? E490. Oh, I thought it said E990. This one. We'll do this one. Oh, yes. Trying to get sort of that like texture, and I want to blend it out with this. paper is very saturated right now. So it's starting to like separate a little bit. I wonder if I should like move onto the seeds to let the flesh dry a bit. It's very juicy. Very juicy. Okay, maybe we'll move on to the seeds now. But this would be really good for the seeds. I think that's why I grabbed it. So, like this kind of situation. There we go. These are like sort of textured. I might be able to bring that texture out more with colored pencil. Maybe I should use a darker color. Because when it's drying, you can't really see it. I want these seeds to be relatively smooth, but also there's like ridges on them. Especially this one, you can kind of see like that. So like I'm blending each time to make it smooth, but I'm doing like lines, so I'm not blending out all the lines. Does that make sense? Like I'm lightly blending so you can still hopefully see that I drew like ridges. And it'll really pop, I think, with a darker color, once I get a darker color on there. Yeah, we need a darker color. So it was this E490, E240, E240, Chamois, these ones are definitely darker. I'm gonna go in with colored pencil in between as well to really get those like occlusions. I almost want to stop and do this now, but I don't want it to get too dry. So I want to be able to blend still. But it'll come together. It'll come together with the colored pencil. It always does. I'm just trying to get those ridges to be super visible. Should I complain about Oblivion Remastered a little bit more? Has anyone else had trouble playing it? I mean, I know a lot of people have. That wasn't like a general question, it's anyone in the chat. Have you had trouble playing Oblivion Remastered? Because I know. It's a hefty game. But like, again, Microsoft told me before I purchased Game Pass that my PC could run that game. Clearly a lie. Like, at the very least, I shouldn't immediately get a pop-up saying my PC can't run the game. Like, if Microsoft literally just told me, oh yeah, your PC can run it. You should get this game because your PC can run it. Lies. Scam. It wouldn't bother me that much if I didn't specifically purchase it. Because I was told I could play that game. Because specifically, the app said my PC can handle the game. This is like... It's like a little bit of a light bit. That makes sense. Light bit is showing like on the top. Okay, I kind of actually do want to go in with colored pencil now, just around the seed so I can see what it's gonna look like. I'm going with dark ember. Oh. Do you guys remember that Vine? Where it's like, she's like making a cup of tea before her bath, filling the bath with bubbles. And she's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how I feel. It's very satisfying. Oh god, it's 2:36. I gotta leave at like 3. Oh, that looks so much better. This one's like kind of weird. I don't know. It's like one seed that's really dark in shadow. We're nowhere near done with the flesh. I just wanted to let it dry a bit. Trying not to do like the same weight throughout all the lines, because like they're not all super thick and super dark. Like the shadows, I mean the occlusions. Like where light is blocked. So I don't really... I guess like this would be the top of the seed and it's like in the flesh. In the flesh, that was a good show. Oh, so mad when I canceled it. That was a good show. Not really a fan of like zombie stuff, but that was a good show. It was about more than just zombies. It's kind of coming together. Maybe I should do a little bit of this on the outside too. So I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like here is much darker than like here. I can't even see. I can't tell what's going on over here. I just know there's a bunch of seeds like pointing the same direction. Ah, the paper, what's the word? What's the word? When it gets wet and it, like, becomes bumpy. Oh, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Warped. And it made the line go wiggly wobbly. Okay, we're seeing the seeds a little better. Maybe I'll go back over with this. Should be a little thinner though. Oh, I should have kept that tissue. What was that painting that fell from my wall? What is that? Is that the dog? The French bulldog? No! It's the acorn squash! That's one of my favorites! Uh-oh. I knew we were painting pumpkins and I wasn't painting? Well, I guess. I knew we were drawing pumpkins and I wasn't including an acorn squash. So it jumped off my wall. Paint me! I already painted you! I do like that one. I still like that whole set. My, what would I call it? Something squash. Succulent squash. There's a sticker set and sticker sheet and like a sort of like washi strips. It's like sticker strips. So I did die cut stickers, sticker sheet, and then a sticker sheet, but like with strips. So you can use it like tape to seal something up if you want. I might do something risky here. I want to see what this looks like. So I'm still mad. I'm mad that I used the wrong color. The colorless blender. It could be a major mistake. We'll see. Trying to lift some of the color here. What? My stream was interrupted due to... This is royalty-free music. Specifically for YouTube. Why? Like, yeah, it's copyrighted, but usually after they do a check... It says live now. Usually after they do a check, they're like, okay, it's, the creator allows it to be used on YouTube. It's still going. Why is that still on the chat, though? There we go. Bot? No thanks. Okay. It kind of lightened it up a little bit. Maybe I'll try again. You can kind of see it. It's kind of working. Not as good as like a nice opaque colored pencil would be, but I don't have a pencil this color that would work that well. Hello, welcome back. How was whatever you were doing? Kind of works. It kind of works. That casts a big shadow. Okay, I'm gonna try adding more darker colors. Like, did we use E220? E240? E490? Yeah, this is darker. Ah, okay, you're being responsible. Being a good student. As a teacher, that is what I love to hear. We can always tell when someone studied and when they just didn't. And they're like, why? Why didn't I do well? I'm like, well, you could have asked me for help. Like, if you didn't understand something, we could have. All of the questions on the test are directly taken from the textbook, so I don't know what to tell you. Trying not to keep this like super perfect because it's not like a perfectly round bit. I might keep this like there's gonna be some bits that are lighter, but I'm not gonna go super detailed into the flesh. So it's probably gonna be darker. I want that to look a bit natural. This part has to be way darker. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like they forget that teachers were students once too. Also, like, I know what we're studying, like, hopefully better than you do. Otherwise, like, why would you need me as a teacher? So, like, I know what's up. I don't know. I try to be fair. I give a lot of second chances. Like I'm the kind of teacher where it's like, I was really busy with my part-time job, and I was so tired, I didn't have time to study. Do you think I could take the test another time? I'm like, yeah, sure. Thanks for coming to me. I got a cold and I missed class last week, so I don't know if I'm ready for the test. I'm like, okay, let's do it next week. All right. Yeah. Like, there's a difference between not trying and like genuinely just not getting it. Like, I'm okay. Like, if students knew everything right away, then they wouldn't need to take my class. So I don't expect students to know everything or get perfect scores. That's not like most of what I'm grading you on. I mean, yeah, to a degree, like you have to know the material to be able to, for me to say confidently that you could like work in the field, which is the whole point of getting a degree. But like, if you couldn't study and you had a decent reason, just talk to me about it and I will help you out. Like, there's students that are, I don't know, today was really stressful this morning when I was teaching because I kept asking, we're doing the wrap up of like the unit before the test. And before we started each activity, I was like, okay, does everyone understand? And then we start, and everyone said yes, right? And then we start, and no one's like knows how to do it. Like, if you didn't understand, why did you literally just tell me yes? Why did you lie? Just say no, and I'll explain it again in a different way that you can understand. Well, I had one student I think I talked about this on stream, but I had one student who came in sick. She's like, my teacher would be angry. My homeroom teacher would be angry if I stayed home. And I'm like, I'm kind of angry that you came in today to like get me sick. Like, if you're missing class, if you're missing work, then we just have to like figure out how to make it up. Like, I'm thinking about the real world. What happens when I get sick at my job? I call out. And if there was anything important that I missed, I ask about it. Like, hey, what did I miss? Do you have the meeting notes? Is there anything I can do to make it up? You need to take on another shift? Whatever. And that's how the real world goes. And I think like the whole point of school is to prepare you for your life after school. Okay, I might have to start bringing some of this in and just like blending it out because like we're not getting the contrast that I want. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. So every time it dries, I'm like, it's not the color I thought it'd be. It's too light. What do I want to blend it out with? Uh-oh. This one, chamois. Oh, that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. I don't know. I was always like a tip-top student. Like way too stressed out. Like stressing myself out. Doing way more than anyone would have expected of me. Like, I go to the emergency room and I email my professor from the emergency room. Like, I'm so sorry, I couldn't do the thing. She's like, it's fine, please rest, please go home and rest. So, like, I don't know. It was not worth it, and I would not recommend it to anyone. Like, yes, I want you to get good grades, but also, don't die. There are more important things. Also, tests are not the, what is it, be all, end all, be all. Like, real life skills are also important. So that's why I want to teach my students how to talk to their professors. Like, you miss something, figure out how to contact someone and get the information you missed, or like make up what you missed. That's an important life skill. And I feel like especially in Japan, it's not a skill a lot of people have, let's be honest. One thing, like you try to order something special off the McDonald's menu and they have to turn and like ask their manager, what do I do? No problem solving skills. It's not, but it's a skill everyone should learn. It's so important. That's how so many people get walked all over, or like problems arise that don't need to. Like someone's not in the loop, but they don't know how to like ask to get caught up. And in like an office situation or whatever company situation, you have to know how to get what you need. Okay, I'm like wondering what to do with this like fleshy part here. Like, oh, it's stringy. There's some dark bits. I don't want to do as much detail, like hyper realistic detail, because I don't want to draw attention away from like the seeds. So we're going to blob it up a little bit. It's just going to be a bit blobby, you know, so we don't focus on the things that aren't important. I know, it is hard mode. I've done so many closed pumpkins. Pumpkins? So many pumpkins from the outside. And I wanted to do a collection of cut pumpkins. I did some cut fruit. And I specifically avoided things like pumpkins and pomegranates. Because they seemed like it's so detailed, it's so hard. Compared to like the nice smooth edge of like a complete fruit. But it's interesting. So I guess I just want to torture myself this year. Because I do pumpkins every year. Like I do a set of pumpkins or jack-o'-lanterns or something. Just feels like the right time to do that. Like it puts me in the mood for fall. And I mean, I have some delicious, amazing pumpkin bread with streusel on top that I made yesterday, sitting in my kitchen. It reminds me of the kitchen, right? Instead of just like a pumpkin from the outside that you put on your doorstep or you see at a farm. Seeing the cut pumpkins like, I'm about to make something tasty. I do think pumpkins are harder than pomegranates. I was worried about pomegranate, so I avoided it, and now I'm doing this, and I'm like, maybe pomegranate would have been easier. Because at least those seeds are like smooth and there's not as there's some like fibrous flesh, but it's not as stringy as this. This I'm just like, oh, I don't know. It still has to be like readable and enjoyable to the eyes. I'm trying to like stylize it a little bit. I gotta not wait for these to dry. Yeah. I don't know if that blended very well. And I'm gonna use some white colored pencil over this as well. I think it'll bring the flesh out a lot more. It's coming together finally, right? As it's 2:56 p.m. and I was supposed to stop at 3. Oh, I don't think we're finishing this today. Or maybe I'll finish it off stream. And I'll post it on the Discord. Technically I don't have to leave till 3:20. And I did keep my makeup on. So I don't have to redo my makeup. Guess I just gotta put on the rest of my work clothes and just go out. It's not, I don't know, it looks better on camera, I think. Well, like, I have to go out to my second job. I teach in the mornings at one place and in the evenings at another place. And I have to leave by like 3. Like 3 so that I have time to get there and like relax with a coffee or something. And if I need to go to like the 100 yen shop, because it'll be closed after I get out of work. I need like, I might need, what do I need? Maybe I don't have to go. Like, it's kind of stressful if I leave it. Because I start teaching at 4:20. That's, well, I get paid a little bit before that. But I like to get there a little early. And it takes me like just about a half hour to get there. This looks better on camera to me. What is this? Y260? That's fine. As long as it's not YR260. What else? Someone's beating their foot donuts in my window. It's a little more vibrant. So I'm hoping to get a little more of that orangey, bright orangey color. Just thrown around a little bit. Just make it look a little more 3D. It looks too flat. We need something darker. I don't know. That's dark. Whoa. Wow. Okay, okay. Okay, be careful. Be careful. I don't even really want to blend that out. I don't know why I chose this tip. Oh, it's 3 o'clock. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. I can leave at 3:10, right? I don't want to finish. I'm not done. I hate having, like, I like finishing everything in one go. This looks so much better, though, with this color. I hate having to come back to something. I get, like, on a roll, and then I don't want to finish it. I'm like, man. I mean, I will, because I already started on stream, so now I feel the pressure. And I want to do this set anyway. Like, I know, I'm thinking in the moment right now exactly what I want to do. And I'm going to have to stop and then rethink about those things later. Like, I know exactly what I want to do with the color pencil. That was cute. I guess I don't know how to put it into words. I don't know. Like let's see if these will layer. I don't know if this is the right color. I'm already stressed out. I don't think there's any avoiding that. But it's only 3:02. If I leave by 3, honestly, it takes me a half hour to get there. I really don't, I don't have to leave as early as I do. I just like to. Oh, this part. I didn't do this part at all. This needs to lighten up a lot. I don't think it's going to work with the Prismacolor. I think I need the Holbein. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. That's supposed to be like... it's not what I wanted. That's fine. It's fine, I guess. I just want it to look more three-dimensional. And I know it's not like white, but this is the lightest thing that's gonna layer. Just went too dark too quick. Okay, and I do want, I'm about to leave. Yeah, basically, so I can have 30 minutes to just sit and plan my lessons, drink coffee or tea, maybe have a snack. Especially in the summer, because I get so hot, I feel quite sick for a while. And I know why, it's just not much I can do about it. So I sit with my Pocari Sweat nice sports drink for a bit. But it's a little cooler today, so we'll see how that goes actually. Okay, it's starting to I like how this looks now. And I will pack up soon. I think this is the right color. Yes, that is the right color. I'm not even like checking the colors now. I'm just like, let's go. I will like do the finishing touches later. I'm not going to try to finish it all now, but I really don't have to leave immediately. I just like to. Does it look like a pumpkin yet? I think it looks like a pumpkin. How did I do that? How the heck did I do that? Oh my god, it was looking like a blob for the longest time. Routine is important, but to be honest, my routine has been very weird this month because they sent me to, like, normally I go to this location twice a week. And they had me going to a different place on Tuesdays. So starting next week, I should be back at the same place twice a week. So, you know, it's all a little weird right now. Oh, yeah. That one's good. I just love it when the contrast comes together. It's like a little bit more appealing than just like the reference image. When you like add the extra little like dark spot here and whatever there. I am going to pack up in like a minute. What I wanted to do was define this part a little bit more to make it look like the white flesh is actually sticking out a little bit more than it does in the reference image. I'm going super lightly here and then dark here. Okay, I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're gonna finish up here. I'm going to take a quick screenshot. Except I need chat to be smaller. Chat, please be smaller. Hey, do you mind just like getting a little smaller? Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do a full screen preview. And we're gonna take a screenshot that way. I think I know how to do it now on this PC. It's Windows, print screen. I think most of us don't. Alright, I was thinking in my mind that 3:10 would be an okay time because I just got to throw on my clothes and leave, and then I'll still be like 10 minutes earlier. Okay. Pumpkin thumbnail 2. Oh, I gotta save it as a PNG. Hold on. And then we're gonna change this so that the VOD has the right thumbnail. To be honest, I sometimes leave at 3:10. Anywhere between 3 if I want to go shopping. Like if I want to head to the 100 yen store right before work. And then 3:10 is like maybe it's a hot day and I want to relax a little bit. And then 3:20 is if I don't have anything to do. So I'm still on time. I'm just not gonna pick everything up off my desk before I leave. I'll have to do that when I get home. I mean, I could probably manage it, but I don't want to. Where is it? Where is this thumbnail I just made? Right here. That looks like a pumpkin, right? It looks like a pumpkin. How do we think it compares? Or like, if we make them a set, like imagine mini memo pads, like a bunch of sticky notes. I can't see the chat. I have the wrong. There we go. I can't do this with the mic here. Sorry. Ugh. Okay. So we have this guy. I really like this guy. And then this guy. I think I'm going to go in with colored pencil later with this same dark umber, and I'm going to really define these because the marker always bleeds a bit. So you never get those like super crisp edges. And I went over it a little bit before, but then every time you put marker over it, you know, it kind of, whatever, it bleeds out again and lifts the pencil just a little bit. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to define it more. And then I think I might add a little more shading. A little bit more shading. Because this one, I just like how dynamic it is. So I'm going to add more shading here. And then add gel pen on top. So I'll do that when I get home tonight. And I'll put the picture on Discord if you want to see it. Probably Instagram too. But yeah, I'm going to finish up here. Thanks everyone for joining. Sorry my mic was so quiet, but I think I figured out how to do it. And I guess I just won't play this music, even though the creator specifically says it can go on YouTube and stuff. It's royalty free. It has a copyright, obviously, but I always credit, like when I post a video and stuff. Yeah, the real test is to ask what it is. But I think I would know. But I'm not finished yet. So I'll do that later. This, I think I would be able to tell that's a pumpkin. Anyways, now it's 3:11, so I'm gonna go. All I have to do is throw on some clothes, so I'm not late to work. But yeah, thanks again for joining. I'll see you guys on Friday for some more Skyrim. If I can get Oblivion to work, maybe, but I seriously doubt it. So we're gonna continue Skyrim, and we're gonna try to finish the Companions questline. That will be fun. Then I'm gonna cure myself, I think. And we won't be a werewolf or a vampire anymore. Just a were-dragon. Alright, see you.